no idea where you're going with this. And tip number 5, get loud and get moving.
Yes. So again, these are applicable virtually or in person, but definitely in person, this will resonate more. So point number 1 there, get loud.
Yeah.
Okay. We forget sometimes that our voice is our instrument for communication. And it has, as we've seen from, opera and music and all sorts of things, that there's an incredible range. And so even more so when you're in a physical environment, getting really comfortable with your voice, how to project that voice, the highs and lows, the tones, the inflection, and just really starting to use that. And it's surprising. Sometimes I work with clients and they're not used to hearing their own voice. And so especially if they're in a physical environment or they're mic'd up and they hear their voice kind of echoing back, it can send them into sort of further anxiety about that moment.
Yeah.
And so I always say when we're rehearsing to, don't say it in your head, say it out loud. If you have to say it in the shower or your car or wherever it is,
Interesting.
Get comfortable with it and learn how to project your voice and the highs and lows and all those things. So that's point number 1, get loud. And then point number 2, get moving. And so especially if you're in a physical environment, you're seeing I'm doing a lot of stuff with my hands, so it's still applicable, but in a physical environment, moving around is an incredibly valuable tool for a few different reasons. One, it will help your audience stay engaged. It always makes me think of being in grade school and you didn't know the answer. And so when the teacher starts to look around or move around to look for someone to volunteer, everyone gets really small. And so we're going to use that principle for good, for benefit in our conversation. And you move around because people are kind of, they're scanning, they're keeping an eye on you. So that's a really important point. Also, the perception when someone moves around, it's perceived as confidence. When you watch, because it's all about body language. There's some study somewhere, I don't know where it is, that like 70% of what people take away from you is the body language and the way you're moving around, your gestures. And so if you're very small and kind of anchored in one spot, that conveys something to your audience, even if what you're talking about is incredibly valuable and significant. But imagine now if you're saying all those valuable, significant things, but you're also moving around and landing that message. So you move and you make eye contact with your audience and land a message, and then you move across and land another message, and then you land it in the middle.